Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Family, this is a celebration. We have 600,000 subscribers. YouTube tried to take us down, but we came back stronger than ever. If you've never commented on a video, I want to ask you to let this be your first comment. Everybody write 600 in the chat to show YouTube how we get down and how we stand strong together. They try to take the videos down, they try to take the channel down, but we came back stronger than ever. And I want to say, this is not financial advice. Everything here is for entertainment purposes only. Go talk to a financial professional in your area. I'm killing it. I don't know about your financial advisor, but on Amazon, up 9,000. Apple, up 9,000. Tesla, 4,000. Netflix, 5,000. VOO, 46,000. Microsoft, 5,000. Meta, 6,000. VTI, 52,000. And then Nvidia, 6,000. This is one account. I got way better accounts than this one, but I wanted to show you, how I'm getting down. And I sent out a buy alert over on Kenan University, and we up 40% on that. And the thing that I do differently than others is I tell you before it happens, and they telling you after it happens, family. If you want to lock in with KGU, I want to encourage you to invest into yourself. Look at what your income is, and then you should allocate, in my opinion, at least 3% of that to self-development. So go ahead and join KGU. This is the last day for the promo code FREEKG to get 20% off. But this is a stock that I want you to keep your eyes on, that we've been keeping our eyes on, but a lot of you are new here. And it's ticker symbol HOOD, aka Robinhood. I want to show you some of the receipts. Back on June 11, 2024, I was calling it as a buy in about the $18 level to the $22 level. It was fluctuating over there. It was going to 15, it was going to 20, and it was going up and down. But then we were able to load up on it low, but I still see the opportunities. Robinhood right now is up 11% today at $92. And to be honest with you, even when it was $9, we was playing it back then as well. So we see more opportunity with this, but it's for the sole fact that retail investors, this is where they go. So if you remember this, family, please let me know that you remember this, because I had said this and I wanted to pour into you in such a way that you could always eat. They say if you give a man a fish, he eat for a day, but if you teach a man to fish, he eat for a lifetime. This is that knowledge right here. So write this down. Whenever the stock market is crashing, the people who jump off the ship are always going to be retail investors. That means you want to see where they're investing at. Oftentimes, that's on Robinhood. You know where else they're investing at? Coinbase. So Robinhood and Coinbase are what you want to look forward to in the next bear market, in the next market correction, in the next market crash. We got Robinhood dropping from like $60 all the way down to the $30 level when Donald Trump announced his tariffs. Family, that came down 50%, and now it ran up basically 3 times from those $30 levels. So you want to look. So if the day comes where something new happens, a war breakout or whatever is going on, a new whatever is causing the market to crash, make sure you pay attention to Robinhood, because the retail investors, they get so scared that they sell out of everything, and this is where they're often trading. So the next one, like I said, is Coinbase. It fell when Donald Trump gave those tariffs to about 151, but now it's at 351. So again, look forward to these when you see them coming down. I'm gonna give you some charts right here on Robinhood. Again, ticker symbol HOOD. And this is a nice, easy one, in my opinion. I can't tell you what to buy or to sell. Remember, talk to a financial professional in your area. Everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only and education. The institutions, the lowest and most recent buy zone as of the last week is $82 and under $90. That's where they've been picking it up. But remember, like I said, if you're buying it at these levels, you got to always know, whenever the market crash, this one going to tank right along with it, but it comes back bigger and better than ever before, oftentimes. But no guarantees on the market. Never believe there's going to be a guarantee. Again, YouTube, don't demonetize me. Don't take the channel down. Don't delete it, because, again, I'm giving the family information, and stop hating. So now, Robinhood, their shares hit an all-time high as the firm unveils tokenized stocks using Ethereum level 2. Now, what does this mean? You know how you can go and buy a stock, you can go and buy it on Robinhood, you can go and buy it on Fidelity or whatever. Now they're kind of pairing them to the blockchain on Ethereum, and it makes it easy to track, because the blockchain, they call it non-fungible, meaning one Bitcoin is technically different from the next Bitcoin, and there's only a certain amount of them. The Ethereum blockchain, the way that it happens, you can't falsify it with the current level of technology that we have. So it's actually way more secure and accurate than just trading stocks on its own. So they're trying to take it to the next level. You could think of it like that. They're trying to increase the security of trading stocks, and then they're also trying to increase the visibility and transparency. But again, whenever you think that they're doing that on the stock market, you can forget it. They will never increase transparency. If you can see what they're really doing, then they're going to try to find a way to sneak and do it. But let's look at what the hedge funds are doing. I often tell you, watch, are they selling more or are they selling less? Are they buying more or are they buying less? You can look at the trends position, and it says right here, you can notice these long orange bars on the bottom where they were selling. When you go further in time, they were doing less selling. And then you can look, they were doing more buying. So this means the big dogs are the ones really pumping this up, as they often do. And then the insiders, the people who are in the company, the CEOs, the people who have founded it, and everybody on a higher level in the company, they've been buying it too. And you can see it again on this trading trends indicator. I often tell you to go and look at that indicator, because even if you hate Robinhood as an app or as a company, they got a tool like this that I ain't seen nowhere else yet that's really helpful. The price targets on Robinhood is currently 91, 95, and 96, meaning Wall Street was saying they wanted it to go up here, and then they're going to cool off on buying it for a little bit. But if they cool off, you know how it goes. Robinhood is one of those plays, like I said, it's cyclical. You got to understand it in order to make a lot of money on it. I'm going to give you a range on Coinbase too. This one is way bigger than the range on Robinhood where the institutions are buying it. The institutions are buying this one between about 250 and about 310. Right now we at 350. So it's very volatile, but those who are patient are going to be those who get paid. That's how we doing it around here. This ain't no get rich quick. This is how you get rich and really keep it. You know how people win the lottery and they can't keep it? It's because they didn't learn finances. They didn't learn how to analyze a stock. They didn't learn how to analyze an investment. They didn't learn is something a short-term thing or a long-term thing. They didn't learn none of that. And those are just the basics. But I say that to say this. If you are patient in this market, you're going to win more than if you are rushing. If you rush and chase, that's when you're going to get smoked up on some of these plays. The next one is one I really want you to pay attention to, and I'm going to get into the details in the next video. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell hit. And it's Tesla, TSLA. They're currently 318. They're down 18% on the year. But me, I'm up $129,000 on this one. So this is why I'm showing you, never to brag, but to show you that we really are making money over here. Again, talk to your financial advisor in your own area and ask him if he made $129,000 on Tesla in the last year. Ask him. But that's another point. Tesla delivered some vehicles. Wall Street is wondering, did they underperform? So let's read it. Tesla delivery numbers are out this week. Analysts think it will be a bloodbath. So since they pushing this out, this means that two things can happen. The first thing is they can make it crash down, or there's no real reaction to the downside. So if we see the stability, because oftentimes you hear these things are already priced in. If Wall Street think it's going to be a bloodbath, then very likely that they just trying to trick you on the other end of it. So like I say, trade with the chart, not with your heart, family. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. See you on the next one, and take care. 600,000, baby. 600's in the chat. I can't wait to come and put a heart on that. Love. I'll see you in the next one again, and take care.